when we just add Carlos Baleba, because it's happening.
Do you think it will?
By the way, another exclusive.
Oh, here we go.
Carlos Baleba to Man United is done.
Just to clarify that, again, this is one of Adam's guesses.
I am 3 for 3 this summer.
Well, no, you're 2 for 2.
I can't remember what the other 2 stories.
You're 2 for 2.
I'm 2 for 2 this summer.
You said Burma was going to join. Actually, what's the other one?
I can't remember, but I'm 2 for 2. Welcome to Uncensored, people. I am Adam McKola. That is Joseph Smith. We are back here on Stretford, Paddock. I've been excited for this.
Yeah, back in the studio.
Yeah.
First time was chatting here after we came back from America.
Well, no. We did the watch along to him.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
You already forgot about me.
That isn't the same.
It is the same.
A chat. That wasn't a chat. That was a watch along.
Yeah, and Jay was in between us.
Yeah, it is.
Got rid of him.
Get him rid.
Keep him busy doing the news. We'll do proper chat over here.
Yeah. We've got loads to talk about.
How you doing?
Actually, I'm really well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm feeling nice.
I'm still recovering, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Especially my body clock. It's a bit long now.
Yeah.
But I was just thrust straight into action as soon as I got back home. And that.
You wish.
Yeah, I wish. And it's just been absolutely me on the ropes. But yeah.
It's been nice to be back though. There's been a lot of action that's been thrust upon us as well from Manchester United.
Yeah.
Like weirdly, loads is happening all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like we're just meandering through anymore. Yeah. Like we had that couple of months where we were just waiting for Mbermo to happen, or 6 weeks, whatever it was.
But what did I tell you?
And then it's just got to...
By the way, I've been 2 for 2 or 3 for 3 in this transfer window with signings.
In what sense?
Remember when I said to everyone, Mbumo's done, and no one wanted to listen to me?
But was it a case of you knowing that and no one believed you, or were you just guessing and you happened to guess right? That's like saying, lads, this coin is basically heads all the time. Watch. Proof it's heads all the time.
Yeah, or, but, you know, I told everyone,
you
know, that it was going to happen. And it happened. Those are the simple facts. I said it was going to happen. When it hadn't happened, then it happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Is there a term for only using the facts you want people to hear and purposefully leaving out everything else?
Pretty sure. Is that gaslighting?
I think it's gaslighting adjacent, but we'll take it. Yeah. Yes, technically you said we would sign Mbermo.
We haven't had a chat about this.
What?
When did Indy Kaler become reliable? What has David Ornstein done?
He doesn't.
I love you, Dave, but come on, man.
Do you think he knew what he was doing there? He must.
Well, apparently Indy Kaler, the page. It used to be some kid that worked in KFC that used to just bullshit.
That was the report.
He used to just bullshit about on Twitter and
just pretend
and delete the ones that weren't true and keep the ones.
Yeah.
And then they sold it to someone.
Did they though?
And then they sold. Apparently, it's been sold again.
Really? But they've kept the same avatar, the same name, the same style of tweets.
It's a brand, isn't it?
Is it a brand?
But surely it's a brand of... Like, if you were a respectable journalist, reliable journalist, why would you keep a brand of someone that's known as being a bullshit?
Yeah. Who would buy that account? If you're selling the Indy Kaler, notorious nonsense, no one believes you, but somehow you still get a lot of likes and retweets. Who is this...
They'd buy it.
Maybe.
Full of bullshit.
But then what? To sort of protect... They don't quote... No one
it says
quotes
5
him.
Journalists owns it.
Does it?
Yeah.
A consortium. 5.
Do you reckon Laurie Whitwell's in the consortium?
I think it's Laurie.
I reckon it's David Ornstein.
It's David Ornstein.
Laurie Whitwell.
Who else?
Some good... We need... You know... Also... They hang in similar circles.
Yeah,
Carl Anker could even be a part of this.
Well, you think it's just the whole team from Talk of the Devils?
Yeah.
With Adam is no part of it.
He's too good for that.
He wouldn't do it. The rest of them. Yeah. So you're saying David Ornstein runs Indy Kaler, he was essentially quoting himself.
This is the theory that I'm cooking.
If you come up with it, just to clarify, this is a theory, and you came up with it, just in case anyone ever was.
Do I need to message Dave Ornstein and say, listen, there might be some theories, some conspiracy theories out
coming your way. Hey, you're not going to believe what I've just heard on this podcast I've recorded. Someone saying like it's me that you actually.
We're trying to get him on the channel too, and this is probably gonna.
Yeah, this isn't the best way to get David Ornstein on the channel, is it? But I'll tell you what,
he is Indy Kaler.
He is. And
he has been rumbled.
When he gives you good news, I don't care where it comes from. I don't care who he's quoting.
But
to be honest,
do we believe everything he posts now? What
Indy Kaler?
No. Where are we? Do we do 1 in 5 because it's 5 journalists, so maybe one of them was really good? Do we believe everything?
But here's the other
Do we
problem.
believe nothing?
The thing is, let's say you're a consortium of 5 mega journalists. 5 unnamed mega journalists, right? If that is the case, not every source that any one of those has will be brilliant.
Yeah, not every source.
So there's probably, let's say they've got 5 sources each, and one of them, so it's literally a 1 in 25 or something. Do you know what I mean? There's probably like
it's just one agent with one player. So you only get
it's
real
Belaber's
news about
agent,
one
and that's
player.
it. Maybe the Belaber stuff will be genuine. Maybe not though. It's all mad, isn't it?
Maybe you throw enough shit, something sticks,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
now you're reliable.
Yeah, because I saw he was tweeting before, and they're getting so many more likes now than they used to.
Crazy.
And everyone's like, David Ornstein, you don't
Also,
know what
like
you've done,
just
mate.
before David Ornstein tweeted that, I think it was the same day. I was about to tweet. Is everybody unironically retweeting Indy Kayla now? Like, what's going on? Why is this? And then that happened, and it's like, wow, I'll just look like a dick.
That follow up by Ornstein got almost as many likes as the original tweet, which
got
was
like 8 million views.
which was shocking news, because like no one thought we were going to be in for Belaber this summer, or people thought we might have heard rumours, but it wasn't like this public thing. Everyone was desperate for it to happen, and no one had said anything about it. And then all of a sudden it pops out, and then Indy Kayla's reply to it is almost as liked as the original.
We heard
Fantastic.
murmurs.
Yeah.
We just didn't act upon them. Because
No.
we're not the kind of, even when we do have, apart from Steve who loves it,
Yeah.
when we do have ITK information, we usually just sit on it, good or bad.
Yeah, and also we don't have it particularly often. We're not going to.
No, but occasionally we do.
Yeah, occasionally we will hear stuff. And also, here's the other thing.
It's not very often, it's very rare.
But here's the other thing. When you're someone like us who isn't known for us personally breaking transfer news or anything like that, if we go out and say, we've heard this, and then it either A, never comes out anywhere else, or B, was true at the time we heard it, but by the time Ornstein or Whitwell actually reports it, it has now changed.
Developed, yeah.
You just look like a dickhead who was sort of chancing it. I don't have a good enough collection of sources that I can rely upon and immediately get that information out to start doing like bits and bobs when I get it.
What if we tweeted during the tour, exclusive, there is genuine interest from Manchester United in Carlos Baleba?
Yeah.
That was true.
Yeah, I know.
We could have broke some news. I could have been the new Indy Kayla. Indy Cola.
It's almost too good. Can we get a little cartoon of you with a little trilby on? Whatever that picture is, his profile picture is you with a little hat on and the explorer's outfit. Is that something from like a kids' TV program?
Let
or
me look
something?
at this. Why are we dedicating so much of the show
I
to
don't know. We've got loads to
them?
talk about as
There's
well.
5 of them.
Yeah.
Is there 5 of them?
A mega troop.
Or is it just my man who's still working at KFC?
I
and
think
just
much
absolutely
like the
bossing
original rumours being absolute bollocks, I think this whole thing that it was sold to some reliable journalists.
press?
What is that? Is that from something?
Well, you can put it on the screen.
It's a little journalist.
Journalist. Remember that?
Yeah.
Stan Collymore.
Yeah. When he's getting
Getting
pepper
his head
sprayed or
filled
whatever.
in. Journalist.
Right.
Said it in French as well.
Let's talk about Carlos Baleba then. And not just Baleba, but generally United's approach this summer. I think it is an interesting change of sort of tact, an interesting kind of way that we've been doing things. What you got your eyes on there?
Just Indy.
Get him off.
Fucking.
Pull him off. No. Man United are doing things differently. So first of all, the age profile of the players is different. Ever since
Seems like
INEOS
average
came
age
in,
of 22.
yeah, we saw Nathan Salt do a little tweet that sort of put it all together. He was on the channel last week and we were speaking
That was
about
good, that.
He was good. He's very good, Nathan. We like him. He's your mate as well.
Why does he work for them, though?
Don't worry about that. So, United, I don't think have signed anyone over the age of 26 since INEOS came in.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of people pushing that. Then there's been a lot of 21, 22, 18, 19-year-olds, the likes of Heaven, Dorgu, Chido, etc. The average age is somewhere around 22. That's one thing that we've seen continue. Sesko obviously smack it bang in the middle of that. The other thing that we've seen is we're not being rushed into deals, whether that be sales or whether that be buys. And the third thing we're seeing is we're making sure players want to join us and almost agree in personal terms in a way without tapping up, which I don't quite
Tapping up
understand.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, unless it's someone trying to get Morgan Gibbs-White, in which case then tapping up does exist again.
Yeah. Or Van Dijk was the last one before that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
And
like tapping up
Southampton
only
complain.
exists when the selling team is pissed off,
Also, the selling team uses it to get more money.
potentially.
They're like, we're going to tell.
Yeah, we're going to get you done.
Yeah.
And then we take all of that, we build our case, and then take it to the selling team and go, he wants to join, we've agreed to terms with him, he's going to kick up a fuss, to some degree. If not, or you'll be, there'll be a bit of discontent, and then we put the bid in. How impressed with Man United's sort of change of policy have you been?
I think they've also shown patience when it's a time where kind of we expect panic in it. Like, oh my God, we finished 15th, it's the worst season ever. And sometimes you just need to go, all right, everyone calm down. Let's relax a little bit.
Yeah.
They've kind of started to sort the squad out. You can see they started to do that from January in terms of, even if the players that we disagree with getting rid of or whatever, they've started to get rid of maybe anyone they've considered to be bad eggs. Garnacho being an example which I'm really disappointed with. Like, you look at Alejandro Garnacho's story at United. He comes from Atletico Madrid, comes to the club. Obviously, we develop him in the academy. He obviously came because he was a fantastic talent, and I still think he is a fantastic talent. But you look at him and, like, you see like a young player break through and they score in an FA Youth Cup, because I like the FA Youth Cup. I think it's really good to win. And watching him score in that, bosses a suit, we win that. Then he scores another goal in a cup final. This time they met like the proper FA Cup final, and we win that. And you've kind of got this progression. We've seen him score one of the greatest goals we've ever seen.
Maybe the
in
best.
a Manchester United
Maybe the
shirt.
best goal I've ever seen.
The only reason we wouldn't say it was the best goal we've ever seen is because of the context of the game and where we were and stuff. One of the best goals we've ever seen. We're singing Viva Garnacho, this, that, and the other, and then he just, like I said it on, like, it just turns into an over, like it just turns into a knobhead. Like, what? Where has this come from? Like, and I get you're gonna have disagreements with managers and stuff like that, but you can't allow players to kind of think they are bigger than the manager, and that's why I am very impressed, because I think 5 years ago we hold on to Garnacho. Try and appease him, try and get the manager just try and do everything so that Garnacho doesn't leave the club. And I think we've got to a point where we go, fuck this guy. He's acting like a knobhead. Let's get rid of him because he's not going to be good value to the team. The only thing for me is we shouldn't be letting Chelsea get a cheap deal on him.
No chance.
And that's part of this change of transfer policy. We should be saying we're happy to let him rot in the reserves. Yeah. We never paid any money for him, really. It was a nominal fee. Yeah. So we're happy to let him rot in the reserves if you want to try and lowball us for 30 million. Chelsea are going to lowball us. He's trying to kick up a fuss already so the price goes down. Just give us our Mason Mount money back. Yeah. Like,
just pass that through.
Yeah, come on.
It needs to be 50 million all in. So whether that's 45 plus 5, 40 plus 10
it should
maybe.
Be 50 million minimum. They paid how much for Gittins, and you look at how much they want for Madueke.
We need to get 50, one way or another. And whether that's a sell-on fee as well, whether that's easily achievable add-ons and they're a little bit bigger, or less achievable and it's a bit smaller. If we come out and it's like 38.5, that's absurd. Yeah. Like, I know that he's done a few things. He's come out publicly and basically disagreed with the manager not picking him. He's been a bit of a mardy arse. He's turned up late for training a couple of times before. His attitude shit.
We've had these issues before. Remember we were on pre-season. Was it the one where Zidane did well in Australia?
I think so. Yeah, it was Ten Hag's first season.
He missed 2 meetings in that.
Ten Hag's first.
Was late for 2 meetings. Remember when Ten Hag was trying to clamp down on shit like that? Yeah. So he's already clearly had. Then you hear about his brother fucking selling team news and shit for like 25 quid.
That was never confirmed, but it's worth, just to, but yeah.
It's clearly, all right, whether his brother was doing that or not, he's clearly been acting as a mouthpiece for Alejandro Garnacho, saying he's been thrown under the bus and stuff like this. Yeah. So, and then you look at the interview he gave after the Europa League final, which, look, I understand players being disappointed, and I felt like Garnacho should have had more minutes in that game as well, so he wasn't the only one that felt that way. But there's a way to go about it. Get your head down, work your bollocks off, and fucking graft for a spot in the team, because the manager's shown that, people that work hard and stuff, they're going to stick about. And I just think he's handled it all wrong, and he's got to be very careful, as talented as I think he is. If he goes to Chelsea and continues this knobhead act, they'll chop and change managers. A new manager will come and be like, fuck this guy, who's this guy? And now where's he going? Yeah. Like, he needs to be careful, but fuck him anyway. I think he's a right dickhead.
Yeah.
I've not got no time for him.
Do you think in particular now, under this new manager, not Amrim specifically, but the fact where we are as a club where it is about a rebuild, if this was under Fergie, would you maybe allow a little bit more of that? Not because Fergie would allow more of that, but because you trust Sir Alex to sort him out the right way and go, you know what, this is his personality, but I'm going to turn that into a positive thing. Because it wasn't as though
Fergie wouldn't have had that though.
I'm not saying they wouldn't have had the public disagreeing with him. I completely. But there were players who didn't train as well under Fergie, or had a little bit of a lifestyle outside of football that you wouldn't necessarily love. I almost feel like because of where we are now, we have to be even stricter. Because it isn't, let's keep being successful. It's, we have to build up from nothing. We can't allow anyone to have any problems whatsoever.
There were things that pissed me off in that post-season tour as well.
Go on.
Like him, like swearing at all the fans.
Yeah, that's bollocks. Fergie wouldn't have stood for anything like that, no.
Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Like, who do you think you are? He clearly checked out of being a Man United player.
Yeah, he did.
Before he went out on that tour. And I think that's just, I don't know, Fergie would allow a little bit of leeway, and he'd treat people like humans, and he'd get to know them. But I think once he got to know someone and they were actually a knobhead, which I think Garnacho is, they weren't going to be around anymore.
He wouldn't let people disrespect him. Certainly not publicly, anyway.
And not disrespect the club either.
No, absolutely not. But
there's that story. Remember, Evra told us about when they went on tour, and like all the players just walked in, and Fergie was like, "You need to get the fuck out there right now and start signing some autographs."
Yeah, he wouldn't let people disrespect the fans or Man United.
You know what I mean? And it's like, Garnacho's been disrespectful of the manager, been disrespectful to the fans, mate. He had that little fucking thing where he was putting a Villa shirt on. You can't pretend to me that you're trying to support Marcus Rashford did that.
No.
Put an England shirt on. You wouldn't do that because the Argentinians would fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Put a fucking United shirt with Rashford on.
Put a Man United Rashford shirt on.
Like,
yeah.
Buy one of our Hope t-shirts. I don't know. Yeah. But you don't have to wear a Villa shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't...
No, he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing. Because Villa, we knew at that time, United were kind of talking about Martinez and they were talking about Garnacho. Yeah. So we knew there was a possibility for that to happen. So fuck that guy, man. I can't wait to see the back of him. But at the same time, if they don't want to pay up, let him rot.
Yeah.
Let him rot.
We can't have...
and that's part... Sorry, the question you asked was about our transfer policy. Yeah. I think that's a big part of it, getting rid of these players that don't want to be here and showcasing that. And also bringing in players that only want to be here or really want to be at Manchester United. Of course, there's going to be players that maybe... I wouldn't mind playing for Liverpool or Man United, or kind of have a list of teams I wouldn't mind playing.
Not everyone, expect everyone to be a boyhood, diehard Man United.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think we are showing, like with the the Sesko deal, getting him a bit cheaper than Newcastle because we went, relax.
Yeah.
If he wants to come to United, he'll make it clear that he wants to come to United. And that's just, remember Alexis Sanchez, where we were kind of like falling over ourselves to give him more money, and then he comes and a week later he's like, I don't want to be here.
I didn't like it. What did he say? I walked into the dining room and day one, didn't like it. Fucked.
You want someone to want to be there?
That is mad.
I think that's a big change and it'll affect the dressing room massively.
I mean, and also back to the sort of, someone, you can't expect every transfer to be a boyhood United fan, although there are a lot of boyhood Man United fans because of how big we are. But you look at like Man City, they're the perfect example. Not one of those players that won that first Premier League with Man City was a boyhood Man City fan. Maybe there were some local lads in there, but none of the players that they bought in. Vincent Kompany wasn't a boy. Kevin
Robinho thought he was signing for United.
Robinho literally didn't even know what team he was playing for, although maybe he's a bad example because
Rakus Cruz turned up at Carrington.
Yeah, madness. But like Aguero wasn't a City fan growing up. But there's still certain characters where they'll come in and give you 100% because they want to be there, whether that's at Man United or not.
City had a good project.
Yeah.
And it was clear they were going somewhere and they were moving forward. They had, I don't know who Aguero signed, what manager he signed for and that, but like it was clear that they were preparing for Pep.
Yeah.
They were changing everything around it. The academy was getting changed, everything was changing. And like it was clear these guys are moving the club forward, and with them we'll probably win trophies. Yeah. And that's what United have got to showcase. Like, and even the new Carrington and things adds to that. I know that's probably like 10 years too late, but it still adds to it.
It's here now, though.
Player going around and thinking, yo, these facilities are nice. I want to work here.
Yeah.
And INEOS are on it.
It does make a difference.
Wilcox and Barada and fucking what's his name, Ratcliffe and Ruben are all collaborating and stuff. Like, actually, I have to pull my weight because if I'm not pulling my weight in training, these lot are fucking these lot.
Jason Wilcox is
the manager's going to tell them.
He's watching. Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like a case before where it would be the manager's thinking all this is on the training pitch, right? And then he would have to phone up Ed Woodward and go, yo, Ed.
Yeah.
Which probably isn't going to happen.
Ed Woodward's in London.
Yeah, you're not going to do that every time something... So you need to kind of observe and be. So when the manager goes, I ain't sure about this guy, you go, well, yeah, actually, I've seen exactly what you said.
And also Jason Wilcox, who obviously isn't meant to be coaching, but has won a Premier League as a player. So he's a good footballer.
Blackburn.
Yeah, he's not a top level player, but he's a very good player. You know, he's won a Premier League. If he's at training, and like you said, Amrin walks in after his house training, oh yeah, good. Not quite sure about this guy. Yeah, okay, cool. Noted. And then next thing you know, and also then you factor in the fact that, you know, Berardi's well known for this sort of 2-year policy. If you come in and within 2 years, if you've not done it, we'll look to get rid of you. Players can't just rest on their laurels and think, it'll be all right, I'll do what Lindelof did, or I'll do what Eric Bailly did, or Matic did, or whatever. There's a sort of era of players where they came in, they just had a long contract and left for free. I think we might got a couple of million for Bailly in the end, but that's because we kept giving him new contracts. Like, we can't do that, and you won't be allowed to do that. It just adds, again, I know we talk about this sort of marginal gains thing, this Brailsford stuff, but it does make a difference. If you are someone that knows, if I don't work for 2 years, I'm gone. I need to make this work right now. If I don't turn up in training, I'm not going to start. I need to make this work. If I do something on social media, I'm not, like, it all just creates an atmosphere where you go, actually, let me just fucking knuckle down.
And we allow players to think they're bigger than the club. Prime example.
Or bigger than the manager.
Also, like, back in the day, like, think about when it was Woodward and that, or Murto or whoever, right? So imagine, like, Ten Hag's thinking about, all right, I need a midfielder, I need a winger, I need maybe a centre-back. I don't know, whatever he was needing at that time, right?
Yeah. And
then you got Ed Woodward coming into you going, having a conversation, going, oh, what do you think of Mason Mount? And Ten Hag goes, he's okay, yeah, he's not bad, good, decent player. Oh, yeah, because we've signed him. Wait, what? Yeah, 60 million is signed. Yeah, Liverpool wanted him, but we stole a march on them and we got him in. Fucking great bit of business, in it. And Ten Hag's like, yeah, I said I like him, but
I don't love him.
I didn't need him. I didn't want you to sign him. Or it was like, it always felt like maybe signings were kind of, oh, yeah, do you like him? Yeah. Oh, wait, let me finish the answer before you say you fucking signed him. And
I know.
It felt like deals were just kind of happening because, like the Ronaldo one.
Yeah, that I don't think Solskjaer had any.
Yo, Ollie, you like Ronaldo? Yeah, he's sound.
It's going to City though, and a bit annoying, but we've got our project. And that's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we've agreed to deal with him.
We have.
He's going to be here tomorrow.
Where's he going to play?
And by the way,
Cavani was playing.
You got to let Cavani know his shirt's going to Ronaldo as well.
Cool.
The guy that you've just told
he's going to be starting striker next season. He's done. Yeah. And did you watch any of that Harry Maguire interview with Rio Ferdinand?
I haven't seen it though.
Do you know what?
Me and Slabhead are mates now though.
Watch it. It's good because he like the thing with Maguire is he's not someone that's going to sort of blow you away with the way he talks about football or about himself, but he's someone that you feel like he's Rio Ferdinand's chatting to a real person, and he talks well and properly about his own experiences, like the shit he went through with fans turning on him for England and for United a little bit. The fact that he became a bit of a meme and like he realised that people were just doing stuff for clicks and for social media, like he was a name that you could get clicks off the back of. But he spoke about when Ronaldo came in and he handled it really well and sort of navigated through that thing of, I'm not blaming Ronaldo for it going to shit, but we weren't able to adapt to the new way we needed to play. And it was like he praised Solskjaer and Carrick and Kieran McKenna, how well coached they were, how well drilled they were, the high pressing stuff we did, the quick counter-attacking stuff that we did. And then he sort of said, when Ronaldo came in, you know, he was our best player that season. I've not got a bad word to say about Cristiano Ronaldo. He was our best player. He was one of the only ones who played well. But we just struggled to kind of navigate a new way of playing around him. And it does make sense. Like, it's that like, oh, we can't let Ronaldo go to City. Do we need a striker? Not really. We've got, you know, Mason Greenwood. We've got Edinson Cavani.
But think of the engagement.
We've got Rashford. But think of the engagement. And think how bad it would look if he went to City. We have to sign him. Yeah. And I just think, you know, it's not like Maguire said, it's not all on Ronaldo. Maybe it's not any of it's on Ronaldo. But we did have to change the way we played. And for whatever reason, that squad wasn't able to do so. So I just think, yeah, that can't be how we do deals. And it doesn't seem like it is.
No, it's not anymore.
It actually makes sense when you see who we've signed and why.
You won't see any deals like the Casemiro deal, the Anthony deal, the Ronaldo deal. You won't see any kind of deals like that anymore, I don't think.
No.
I think that Alexis Sanchez, all that shit's gone.
Yeah, me too.
I hope so anyway.
It feels like we've got a general cap on.
Do you think we get Donnarumma? It's the wages which is a bit...
If we do,
he needs to take a wage hit in it.
But here's the thing: I genuinely believe, and under Woodward, I certainly wouldn't have believed this, and under Murtaugh, less so, but I still wouldn't have thought this. We won't pay him more than 250k a week or whatever, or probably a bit less than that. We're not gonna match his current wages. So if we do get him a punt on a big name, which is a bit old, a bit Murtaugh, a bit Woodward, sorry, but he's 26 years old, so there's resale value there. He's 26 million quid.
He's young for a keeper as well.
Which is young for a keeper. He's 26 million quid, so even if he's not great, you're going to be able to sell him for at least 20 because he's a world-renowned goalkeeper. If we can get him crunch him into our wage structure, why not take a punt? And if he ends up being world-class, fantastic. And if not, you can sell him for basically what you bought him for, and you weren't spending 50 million in the first place. I trust them to do it the right way if they are going to do it now. Whereas in the past, we'd have gone, it's 35 million and we'll give you 300 grand a week, but if you get a clean sheet, it goes up to 450. Do you know what I mean? Like, we'd have done some mental thing to get him in.
Clean sheet.
Yeah, it would have been absurd. And then now I just think if we get him, I trust that we'll do it within the right parameters. And that's such a great feeling to have compared to the last 10 years, isn't it? Do you want him?
I want him, yeah. I think because of the price as well. They've already signed a replacement. I do think he's a good keeper. And I also I'm not overly concerned about, he can't play out with his feet and all that kind of stuff. Because if you've got a Lenny Yoro, Lissandro Martinez, and also the passes that we get Onana to make in this system aren't fucking out of this world, Pat. Like, they're just little chips to the wing backs.
Yeah. Although that can be easier said than done.
Yeah, but
yeah.
It's not crazy, you know what I mean? It's not like we're asking him to spray passes everywhere. So I'd rather have a steady goalkeeper in that than someone who's good with their feet but a bit useless.
Do you think we will get him?
I think towards the end of the window.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be United are probably doing the thing that people are doing with us with Anthony and that.
Yeah.
Just waiting till we have to accept.
Yeah. What are you going to do? Pay your second choice goalkeeper 350 grand a week? Yeah. That's never happened in the history of football. Yeah. Like, I would...
De Gea for a bit.
When what was
his...
Dean Henderson was first choice for about 6 weeks.
Oh yeah, Lindegaard was early, wasn't it?
Yeah. He wasn't on that big money then.
Lindegaard was early days.
Here's a question for you. Do you think when Donnarumma signed his current contract at PSG, do you think the name David De Gea was mentioned in those negotiations in order to get the fee that he got, the salary that he got? Because De Gea was the most highly paid keeper in the world at the time. Do you think the words David De Gea left his agent's mouth?
His agent definitely said David.
Do you think he did?
David De Gea's getting paid this at Man United.
I think he probably did say that.
Why are you so?
Because I think that's mental.
It's not.
Well, we might be signing a player.
A good agent
that
has to know.
We can't afford to sign because we gave our own goalkeeper a too big a contract 8 years ago.
Oh yeah.
That is a little bit.
So we fucked ourselves. I get what angle you're coming from now. Yeah.
If he did get mentioned, obviously.
Well, I was going to say it's an agent's job to know what people are getting paid.
Yeah, of course.
For your client.
Yeah, me and Jay chatted to a guy before. It was a sort of, it wasn't an agent, but his job was exactly that, of going, he would get all the metrics that clubs look at. So it'd be carries into the final third, it would be number of high pressures, all the stuff that you can't really get unless you're paying big money for those like data packages and stuff. Although the stuff I've just mentioned you can get for free. It was loads of really in-depth data, and you go, right, we're going to pick, so you're a good player, you're worth 50 grand a week, we're going to pick these 3 metrics. If you can increase them by 50%, so just shoot one more time a game from this position, whatever, we think we can get you 150 grand in your next deal. So they would spend the last, encourage players for the last few months of their old contract to work specifically on these things in order to get, well, then we can compare you to this echelon.
Just moneyball, basically.
Just literally moneyballing your own contract, which is a bit disheartening in a sense because you think surely players are just trying to do their best every time. But also it makes sense. If it's the difference between 100 and 150.
Also, how often do you see players last year their contract absolutely smash it, get a new contract, go
and there
off the
are
book?
people in there.
I think Mo Salah's going to do that.
Here's how to do this.
I think Mo Salah's going to do that.
Yeah.
And Van Dijk.
It's mad though, isn't it?
I hope they do that.
Well,
I don't know if I think it or I hope it.
He just signed a new one, hasn't he, Salah? So
yeah, that's what I mean.
What you mean this year.
He's gonna.
And there's another AFCON as well, isn't there?
Yeah, which means we're a bit fucked.
Why is AFCON every 2 years?
4, innit?
I think no, because the last one was 2 years ago.
Whenever there's a Euros.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, because Salah was shit the season before.
No, but that's because it got
AFCON.
delayed.
Okay.
I think it got cancelled or something like that.
So AFCON is now every 4 years. As it stands, AFCON will be played 2025 we'll play in 2026.
See, because
AFCON
they
27 scheduled for Kenya.
Oh, that'd be good to go.
So
to.
there's one in 2027 as well.
No, so AFCON 2025 got moved to 2026.
Yeah.
Huh? Every two. This Tinternet.
Can we find a reliable website?
It said every 4 years and every fucking.
There's AFCON and then there's WAFCON. Oh, that's the women's AFCON.
Why AFCON?
That's a great name, by the way.
What WAFCON?
Yeah. So let's make a punt. Click on one of these links and let's do a bit of reading. Random, just at random. Click on anything at random, and it's gone for the one that we don't need.
His head's gone.
Go back. 2025 African Cup of Nations. Do that one. Right.
So that starts in December.
So the next one. Click on the next one. 2027. 2027 African Cup of Nations is scheduled for the 36th edition of the biennial African football tournament. It's every 2 years. So I don't know if they're going to change it, because the next one after that is 2031.
But then
what are they doing?
Every 2 years, that means it'll clash with the World Cup.
No, it doesn't, because it's on the odd years.
Oh.
World Cup's even. This is what I mean. I think every continental tournament.
No Ahmad.
Every 4 years.
No Mbumo. No
Yeah.
Onana.
Yeah.
No Baliba.
We'll see.
Who else?
I think that's it. Which is slightly damaging, but you've got replacements in all of those positions.
Will
at least
be
you can put Mount or Bruno in for Burma. You can put Dallo in for Ahmad. You can put.
What did you make of Mount's performance over there?
I thought he looked good. Are you not a fan?
No, I am.
I think
I'm a fan of his. I was just like,
better.
I get a bit scared with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time you think, oh yeah, we got Mason Mount, but it's like, poor fella gets injured again. Do feel for him a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why I did this. It's a bit like Steve blurting out to fucking Bruno. Like, did you see when Steve went to Bruno? Why aren't you in Saudi?
Yeah.
Like,
Scared
the fucking captain Steve. Like, he wants to be here.
Maybe he wants him to say it to his face.
Why aren't you? Yeah, what? A bit weird. But I remember going to like
To Mount.
Going. You don't regret moving here, do you? Because like it is a thought. Like, but I meant it in a like.
You don't regret shagging me, do you? Pillow talk.
I meant it in like a. Like I wanted to know how he felt. Do you know what I mean? Like how, and he wasn't on camera. I weren't trying to embarrass him or anything like that. I was just like, and it wasn't like I didn't just walk up to him and go, "You regret being here."
Yeah.
It was like we had a chat for maybe like a minute, and I was like, "Do you regret the move?" And he was like, "Nah, I really want to be here and stuff," which was good. That's what I wanted to hear. Do you get it?
Yeah, you wanted to.
But I think I approached the question with the wrong words.
Yeah. You still love me, don't you? Yes, Adam, I do. Just sometimes you just really frustrate me. That's all.
Yeah.
No, but it's nice, and obviously he's never going to say. But he's the sort of player that I think people kind of put him out of their mind as like what he can do and how he can make us better, because you feel like you can't rely on him physically. I think as he builds up, he's been fit since, what is it, like March? When did he come back from that injury? Somewhere around March. So you're looking at, not in football terms, but in just pure calendar terms, 5 months or so he's been stayed injury free for now, pushing 5 months. That's massive. That's completely, by far the longest spell. It's a bit out of sight, out of mind,
isn't it? I think that's a bit of the case with Lissandro as well.
Yeah,
he's gonna improve us so much. I think when we just add Carlos Baliba, because it's happening.
Do you think it will?
By the way, another exclusive.
Oh, here we go.
Carlos Baliba to Man United is done.
Just to clarify that, again, this is one of Adam's guesses.
I am 3 for 3 this summer.
Well, no, you're 2 for 2.
I can't remember what the other two
You're
stories
2 for 2.
I'm 2 for 2 this summer.
You said Burma was going to join. Actually, what's the other one?
I can't remember, but I'm 2 for 2.
You said 21 is coming.
No, that way. I'm 2 for 2. But now I'm 3 for 3. Carlos Baliba's happening.
Really?
And I still have to speak to some of my sources.
What, ketchup, mayo and hot sauce? You're only fucking sauces.
Salad, chili, mayo, bro.
Yeah.
I have to speak to some of my sources, but I feel Donnarumma is going to happen in the last week of the window as well.
Do you actually? What are you been saying?
So Carlos Baliba's done.
What do you mean done? It's not done, is it?
That was done. Put that in your back pocket. That's done.
Yeah.
Mate.
Is that what you do with stuff when it's done?
Yeah, it's done.
Get a little roast potatoes out of the oven. Back pocket.
Hey, Napoleon, give me some of your tarts.
No, go find your own. Right,
Everybody
Belabor.
does this.
The Happy Hands Club.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's
I
so
think you
good.
know the camera shot from there.
Yeah.
Come
And
on, lads.
and his
Get a
mouth's
camera here for me. One of my favourite scenes in that is when when his dickhead Uncle Nabed,
Uncle Rico.
got the slab of meat. He's got, he just smacks
And
him.
he takes Kip's meat off his plate and throws that off him. Oh.
Yeah, he goes.
When they're riding the bike. So good. The Belabor one is interesting, isn't it?
Labour's done.
Is it?
Put him in your pocket. It's done.
Oh no, I'm sat on him. Yeah, that.
You know why it's done?
Go on. Yeah, why is it done?
So we've spoken to his people.
Yes.
And we've agreed terms with him.
Yes.
That's done.
Pocket.
Put that contract in your pocket. That's done. Now we're speaking to Brighton, and Brighton are playing hard to get. But
it's Brighton.
it's to get.
You know what I mean? Hard to get. Just look at the last two words of that. Because yes, it's hard, but my God, is it to get? My God, is it to get?
It's to get.
It's That's the thing people don't realise with the phrase hard to get.
It's there to be got.
It's there to be get.
It
really is. So I do think he's there to be get.
Done. And the deal will be like 90 million plus add-ons. And he'll sign a 5-6 year deal. And he'll wear the number 20.
Who's got the number 21 at the minute?
I said 20.
No, I know, but I'm just trying to manifest.
Wait, is someone?
Anthony. Anthony.
Anthony.
He ain't got a squad number this year, has he?
Rip that shirt off his back.
I don't think he's got a squad number.
Yeah, that's good. Don't give him one.
Wait till he goes to Betis. But yeah, imagine.
So that's done. And I think Donnarumma will be done.
So we're going to have to sell Højlund. Probably going to have to sell.
I got vibes from Onana as well on
Garnacho.
tour. Obviously, he was injured. But I got vibes with him that he knows he's done.
Onana? Did you think?
He didn't seem his old happy self, did he?
No.
Remember the year before when he was like, yeah, I'm going to make mistakes. Watch this. I'm going to do loads of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Said something
Watch
like
all
that.
these mistakes. Will I make mistakes? Sure. Will I occasionally throw the ball in my own net? Yes. Will I give the ball away and they'll score direct from it? Yeah. See you later. There is no...
So I think he knows he's done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that get done last week at the window.
God, I'd love that.
So that Donnarumma is just... I need to clarify that.
You still got to talk to your sources.
Yeah. But Carlos Balaba's done.
Put a fork in him, he's done. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
And our midfield's going to be so good.
Well, the good thing about Belabor is he kind of works with everyone else. So you can do a Belabor Ugarte if you really need to. You can do Belabor and Casemiro. You can do Belabor and Bruno, Belabor and Maino. Like all of those work. Whereas without him or without a player of his sort of profile, his legs, his defensive positioning, etc., it's hard to make any.
I think him and
Cobby
Cobby as well are just.
Him and Cobby's fantastic.
Made
him and Bruno, fantastic.
Cobby and Belabor is like
Mentos
chili
and
and
Diet
mayo.
Coke. Oh, chili and mayo, yeah. What are the great
Joe
combos?
And Adam.
Fluffy bit of Velcro, spiky bit of Velcro.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, by the way? In terms of Velcro halves, which side do you prefer?
Scruffy bit.
The spiky bit?
Yeah.
I do as well.
Rub it on that.
Yeah, I like
It's
that.
nice, isn't it?
I like the spiky bit of Velcro. And sometimes, if you've got something under nail, you can just sort of rub your nail on it and get
nice,
something under your nail out. Just let you into a real secret.
Oh, man.
What do you make of the new Carrington? Big Kaz.
It's nice, isn't it? It looks like a new David Lloyd, doesn't that?
It does, doesn't it? What do you make of the style of it?
Got
Because
some MILFs running about at 9 a.m.
yeah.
on the treaders.
Menus, I'd like to watch play bloody football. That's what that stands for in this situation, isn't it?
You got Ruben and that doing water aerobics at 12 o'clock.
Well, I think
Some absolute tunes
Jim
just pumping out.
Jim and the Glazers doing Zumba at 4. And they do also a Golden Oldies Zumba, which is a little bit slower pace, but it still gets the heart rate going up to about 50. Yeah, it's really nice. It does have that feel to it, doesn't it? Pool noodles everywhere.
Yeah.
But
I think it's I hate using this phrase because I feel like such an absolute...
You're going to say the words best in class.
Marginal gains. It is. You said it earlier. I hate saying it.
Yeah,
It's a bit,
I do as well.
It's a bit...
naff.
It's a bit proper Jim Ratcliffe.
It's a bit naff, isn't it?
It is proper.
Use the word best in class.
I work for Team Sky.
Yeah. Team INEOS, goddammit. Grenadiers!
Is that what, weren't they Sky?
They were Sky and then I think they became INEOS.
Oh. Did they juiced up on that?
Pardon?
Did they get juiced up on that?
Do they get juiced up? I don't know how much we can say. But what I will say is, I think everyone in every sport is juiced up.
I was having this conversation with someone the other day. I
Well,
think so too.
They have to be.
Especially like you look at, allegedly, like you look at Pep, right?
There's no allegedly needed.
But like he got done for drug use,
For juicy.
PEDs.
Yeah.
And then
PEPs.
not the guy from Toffee TV. You got the PEDs,
Yeah.
And then the doctor that basically he blamed for it, Dr. Cougar, is the doctor he uses till this day. So if you were to blame a doctor for basically juicing you up without your knowledge, why would you go back to him? And then why would you let him use? Why would you use him with your players? And
You
stuff
wouldn't,
like that?
is the answer to
And then
that.
you hear about like the inhalers stuff with Jurgen
Yeah.
Klopp and that. Well, it's all a bit.
It doesn't. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it, that football is the most played, most watched, most money earned sport on the planet, and it is the only major sport, other than maybe cricket, which hasn't had a major doping scandal. Like
And you hear a lot of
athletics,
times, like-
rife, cycling rife, NFL, basketball less so, but even so, you still see it, and yet football. What?
For me, it's
they've
like-
got the most
stuff
to lose,
like-
most to gain, and no one's on it.
It would be like, you know, like just helping them recover quicker.
Yeah,
and stuff
that's
like,
all it'll be.
You know, there's not the legal stuff, but the stuff that you don't get tested on. Maybe
Yeah.
there's going to be there's so many loopholes.
But
and
also,
little
if you're a
things.
midfielder and you can increase your like VO2 max higher than it would be normally, so you can literally just
like
process.
hairspray and that.
No, that's VO5. VO2 max is like how much oxygen your body can make. Actually, it's essentially how much carbon dioxide it can get out of your blood. If you could increase that and go from being, you know, cleverly to Kante or whatever. Sorry, cleverly, bad example. Go from being catamol to catamol to Clante. Why would you not do it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And like you said, if you've got a hamstring injury and if you, it's going to take you probably 6 weeks to recover, but in 4 weeks you've got a cup final, why would you not do it? All of, you know, like I said, someone must be doing it. And what you're telling me is just Paul Pogba. That's it.
Yeah. Also, that Pogba
No
thing
chance.
felt a little bit.
Yeah. He's the only top level athlete doing it, is he? Fucking is he fuck? Bollocks. Why do
They're
they
all
test
at
him
it.
all the time then?
They're all at it.
They
You
all
just-
get tested all the time
you
and
just
no
hit the
one's
biggest
ever
ones.
doing it.
No, we can't do that game.
We can't guess who's the most juiced up. Adama Traore says he don't even go in the gym, by the way.
I reckon they must have so much mad shit in it. Just absolutely.
Undetectable bollocks. Or it could be even worse. And there could be a mega scandal coming out where even the
Well,
testers
there
aren't
was
doing
that
much.
talk in it, and I think this was more about people getting banned for recreational drugs,
Yeah.
where we wouldn't know they were banned for recreational drugs. We would just think they were injured,
Yes.
and like really they were banned. But because
they've been doing a
there
bit
could be
of-
mental health issues tied to it, and certain other issues with,
Yeah.
you know, if you're using Class A's or whatever on a regular basis, there's probably
Yeah.
something else wrong with
Party drugs.
you. Yeah. Then, so like, I think there's been a lot of times where that's happened as well, and we just don't know about it.
Just hidden and covered up by clubs and stuff.
Covered up.
Cover-ups.
Conspiracy. What's your favourite conspiracy theory? This is very Steve and Ronaldo Brown, but
Yeah, but it's uncensored, isn't it? Favourite conspiracy theory? My favourite conspiracy theory is that 90% plus of conspiracy theories are created by people in power to keep us distracted.
to divert us.
To divert us.
I
So
think most conspiracy, I agree with that.
like I think that like
There's some nugget of truth.
there's some nugget of truth, but what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it in like the flat Earth thing. I think that is to get people who don't really have a lot of sort of scientific kind of handling of things to be distracted by something else while we actually do some dodgy shit over here. Or like, we didn't land on the moon. Well, we probably did. And instead though, we'll have 50 years of people using that as like, oh, well, we didn't do this and this and
I
this.
don't think they landed on the moon.
Do you not?
Not then, anyway.
I think they probably did.
I-
But we
I-
definitely have landed on the moon. You can see the stuff on the moon you can see from Earth.
They didn't land on the moon. That what? Buzz Lightyear and that. Neil Armstrong.
Buzz Lightyear, Lance Armstrong, and I think wasn't it just Cody Gakpo never actually landed down? He was just floating
They
around
never,
in the
they
orbital.
never got there, bro. Man.
What's he called? Michael
Don't be
Collins.
silly.
Michael.
Oh, yeah. Phil Collins.
Sorry, yeah. So it's Phil Collins.
Or the gorilla from the Cadbury's advert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they sent a space chimp out, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then they went, let's do one better, gorilla.
Yeah, they never did do anything. They went to the moon, man.
So it's a gorilla with just a helmet on, body out.
Do you believe in
gloves.
aliens?
Do I believe in aliens? No.
Like, have you seen the Commander David Fravor thing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've seen that where there's supposedly like a Sega Mega Drive, but inside of it there's some goo, and we don't know where it came from. Something like that? In Route 66.
Commander David Fravor he worked for like, he's like in the army or whatever the people that fly planes about are and that. What are they?
That.
Royal Air Force in
Yeah,
America?
but not Royal.
The American Royal Air Force, the ARAF.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So he was flying about and that, and he encountered it, and it's like on his radar. He's got radar of it, everything. Like he encountered some shit, and he was just like moving about.
See,
I think there's UFOs,
but I also think it's one of the most incredible things that, like, one of the most incredible facts that we have is that, as far as we know, we're the only things that exist.
That's not true. That can't be.
But I'm not saying that it is that we are, but as far as we know,
I was watching.
That is insane, isn't it? Can you imagine that? There is a possibility that we are the only living planet in the entire existence.
Have you seen
That's insane.
The deep dark sea? Like some of the aliens down there, the
Really?
fish aliens.
Apparently, there's a rhyme.
Like with lights on their head and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're good.
It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or like real skinny, like just weird skeleton-looking seahorses and that.
Indicators down. That's where he gets all his info from.
Did you? I seen this clip as well where someone's. I don't know how they're speaking to each other, but someone's interviewing someone from like one of them tribes that don't really know about anything. You know, the tribes that are untouched,
like the guys on
they don't
the
have
North
technology,
Sentinel Islands and
they
stuff.
don't have all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he says to him, "Do you know what an alien is?" I don't. They speak. It's subtitled for me or whatever. But
Yeah.
he's going, "Do you know what an alien is?" And he goes, "Alien. I don't know what you're alien." And then he kind of shows him a picture of it. And he's like, "Oh, them. They live underground and that. Like we see them all. Like it's like what?
What do they know?
What do they know?
Insane, isn't it?
Aliens are legit, man. They have to be.
Yeah.
They gotta be.
Well,
They
also,
gotta be.
I saw a thing that from when humans were first around for like 200,000 years until about 1850, the average 50%.
You
of,
mean it's not? We've not been about just 2,025 years.
no,
Oh.
200,000 ish. The 50% of people died under the age of 35, up until 150 years ago.
Yeah, because that's when they would have just got the cold and just died.
Just
innit?
died. And stuff like antibiotics, medicine, but it all just exploded.
And then there's
sort of
people like,
Victorian era.
don't get vaccinated.
Like people like, well, cavemen didn't do it. Yeah, cavemen died at 9. That was an adult caveman had died.
Chewing on a dead dodo.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 years old. 50% of people died under the age of 30.
It's mad, innit?
Yeah.
Like we would be ancient right
We
now.
wouldn't have even got to see.
But also, like,
Tenarg.
look, obviously I got some greys and that, and I'm not looking as young as I once was. But you see people that were 30, like 60 years ago.
Oh, darts players,
Bro.
snooker players from the
Bro.
70s.
What the fuck?
Like, this is Jimmy Kimball top, and he's playing for Swansea FC. You look at that. Just absolute mega bastard. Just Jim Davidson, like that.
Jim's about GYM.
Yeah, and GYM Davidson. He's 19 years old.
Yeah.
What? How is he double bald at 19? Unbelievable. See? Modern day. Fantastic.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
Right. Should we wrap it up?
I mean, yeah. Garnacho, you're a little knobhead. That's the last time I want to speak about you on this channel.
We're done. Done with him.
I'm finished with you. I'm even going to... One sec. It's gone. I forgot about everything he did for us.
Oh, you've
right there.
absolutely Men in Blacked yourself?
Yeah.
That feels weird saying it like that.
Ask me what the best goal I've ever seen
What's
is
the best
at
goal?
Goodison
What's
Park.
the best overhead kick at Goodison Park you've ever seen?
Overhead kick? At Goodison Park?
See.
Huh?
See in a bit.